Oh no.
Oh,
Oh
no,
no, no, no, no.
What's up, everybody? How are y'all doing today? It's been a while since we put a video out. I figured I would bring y'all along on this little adventure I'm about to take on myself. So I got my boat this morning. We're gonna be heading back into the swamp area south of my house. There's a old oil well that was drilled years ago, and they put a canal in there to get back to it. And apparently just south of that oil well is a grove of virgin cypress. So they logged all of this swamp about 100 years ago, and there was about a 100-acre lot of cypress that they did not actually log because of some protesters or whatever. I'm not sure. Anyways, I'm heading back there today. I met up with a guy on Facebook. He's gonna come with me. We're gonna see if we can find it. I have no idea where it is. There's really not much information about it. There's an article online that you can read. Doesn't really tell you where it is. I've just been looking on the maps and trying to find where I think it could be, and the only spot is, you know, just south of this oil well. That's right out in the middle of Joyce Swamp, and we're gonna try to find it today. I know this video is not like our traditional B-roll that we have done before. We're gonna try to do some more of them. We've just, ever since the COVID started, we just really stopped making videos. Jared and I got super busy during that time. I know a lot of people were out of work, and it's terrible, and I'm sorry for those families, but it wasn't like that for us. Ever since this whole pandemic started, we have just been rocking and rolling with our normal, you know, day-to-day lives. But anyways, since today's Saturday, I'm able to get out of the house and take the boat out and see if we can find it. So just got my new GoPro. We're gonna do some test footage on it and see how it looks. This is kind of a trial version for it as well, so I can see what type of footage I'm able to get out of it. I'm gonna be in my Go Devil, which is probably gonna be kind of challenging to video it as best I can, just because it's hard enough to drive a Go Devil without trying to film yourself. And I'm going by myself in my boat. The gentleman that I met, he's going to be in a boat of his own. So we'll see what kind of footage I get. Hopefully I get some good footage out of it. And if I don't, then, you know, maybe be interesting for y'all to see anyways. Before we get back to the spot, we're going to stop. They got some old winch trucks that I found, or not I found, but that are back there. And those winch trucks date back to about the late 40s to early 50s. I've done a little bit of research on them. I think they're Ford 6s. And the winches on them are Clyde winches. A gentleman had given me some information about them. I'd sent some pictures out on Facebook about it. And I Googled the Clyde winches, and sure enough, that's what they were. So they're really cool to see. They've obviously got stuck or broke down or something. There's two of them. One of them's pretty bad off. The other one's in really good shape. And they must have just left them, is all I can think. So we're gonna swing in there, get some footage of those, get some shots of those. Those are really cool just where they're located. I mean, it's really where we're going is very, very secluded. You can only get to it through Go Devil, which is a specialized boat designed for shallow water, mud. Can't get there with a traditional outboard. And so it ought to be pretty interesting. So I hope y'all enjoy it, and I'll catch back up with you whenever I get back in the water. All right. Let's see how this works. The camera right now is so shaky. So I hope the footage comes out good. All right, so we're gonna head that way first. this thing out, huh? I like this old truck. I've seen this thing quite a few times. I found some old pictures of this thing, and right here in this area is where they had a big old engine set up that actually powered it. And you look close enough, you can see the old drive shaft. Probably used chains. I don't think they used belts. The truck itself, I think, is a Ford F5. It either 47 or 50. That's about when they made this, or F6. I'm sorry, Ford F6. Look how well preserved it is. I don't know if that's the transmission off the truck or transmission off of the engine that drives these winches. They would sit here in this chair. You see their foot pedals there, their hand levers there, and that's how they would actually use this thing, which I think is pretty remarkable. Watch me find a big old snake. Big old moccasin sitting here somewhere. I don't see one. And that's how they actually do it. Looks like he's stuck on some cypress knees. It's cool back here, isn't it? I'm gonna think that, what, 60, 70, 80, 100 years ago, all this was logged, straight open. I think this is pretty neat. There's the other one over there. This gun is back here, huh? So how did they get it here is what I want to know. I mean, if you look where we're at, I mean, we're just tall. I mean, maybe it was dry land back when they were logging it. Maybe they had a road built up. And you can see, I mean, it's obviously was stuck on something. Maybe it broke down. Maybe it broke down. Maybe both of them broke down. And it was towards the end of the job, and they just said, "The hell with it. We're just gonna," you know. So looks like my buddy made it out. That's the other truck. This one's a completely different, a lot smaller. This must have been for like some type of like trash trees or something like that. Hang on, I'm gonna try to get myself in a little closer. All right, I'm gonna get tangled up in some rope here. All right, check this one here out. This is a much smaller truck, but the cool thing about this one is the engine stuff. I don't know, the cab's smaller. This is a completely different truck. Look at the carburetor. There's your starter.
It's generator. Starter.
Oh, that's the alternator. Yeah.
Generator back then.
Oh, generator. Yeah, that's right. They don't have alternators back then, did they?
Generator. Yeah.
State came in here and planted a bunch of trees. They got a whole lot of fresh trees planted, which I never actually got out and walked it, but there is The only thing I can really see so far. All right. So there's a slough that way, and I think there's one back over there too. I actually just met this guy today. We kind of hooked up on Facebook. Said he wanted to go riding in my area because he lives south of here. Well, actually, he lives west of here, but his camp is south of here. I think that slough right there. I think that slough right there is the one that is going to take us where we need to go. Because I think that just south of here, that way, is where the old grove is at. And if it is, how cool would it be to find some old virgin cypress, 1,000 years old? There was rumor that they had a tree, but 11 men stood across it, and 11 men could not touch all the way around. This water is actually a lot deeper than what it looks. Let me put you in here. Okay. It's cool back here, isn't it? If I could find some equipment, that would be awesome. There's flagging going around now. I wonder. Well, maybe they're marking these trees. You can see where the state came in here and planted all this. Here's that pipe. I'm running out of card space. This is the only thing we found. Of course, we didn't walk around the whole thing. Briar. Out in the hand, briar in the hand. Lord knows.
Don't go over there and get feet wet, man. It's money.
Lord knows how deep that sucker is, huh? That's cool, ain't it? I love it back here. All right, let's head back to the boat. They got briar everywhere. I mean everywhere. Flagging still back here. Wonder where we are. Trees are everywhere. Giving me a help. Oh, that's not. Workout, man. This is tough. Well, while we were back there, we met up with a hunter. And basically, where we were going, we're not going to find the grove. It's on the north side. He told me about where it's at, so that's probably going to be another day. I don't anticipate us getting there today.
run it down through there. Just like that.
Like that?
Yeah, just like that. Run it up on safety.
Oh, I gotta redone. Here, come stand on the bow. See if you can. Well, that's the trick. Let's turn around and do it again. Shit on it.